Assalamualaikum and greetings to everyone. We are from Group 3 and today we will be presenting a case that is deeply heartbreaking and has captured the attention of the entire nation. But before that, let me introduce my group members that consists of me, Nur Fatiha, and my fellow group members, Nurul Anis Amila, Nur Ramzah Shazmira, Nuraini Shazwani, Atira Badrina, and Putri Nurin. For this presentation, we have chosen to highlight the tragic case of Zulfarhan Usman Zulkarnain, a student of the National Defence University of Malaysia, UPNM. This case is not only heartbreaking but has also raised national awareness about the issues of bullying and abuse within educational institutions, especially those with a uniformed environment like UPNM. This case has left a significant impact on society and the nation's education system. To understand this issue better, let us first look at a few important definitions. Bullying is the act of intentionally hurting someone physically, emotionally, or mentally, and usually done repeatedly. It often aims to control or instill fear of the victim. While physical abuse, on the other hand, it involves deliberate actions to harm someone's body, such as slapping, hitting, or using dangerous objects. Now that we've understood the meaning of bullying and physical abuse, let us get to know the main individual involved in this case and also the victim, the late Zulfarhan Usman. Zulfarhan Usman bin Zulkarnain was born on 29 November 1996 and was hailed from Johor Bahru. He was a third-year student and a Navy cadet officer at UPNM. Zulfarhan was known to be disciplined, dedicated, and also well-liked by his peers. Unfortunately, his life came to a tragic end, beginning with an unfounded accusation. On 20 and 21 May of 2017, Zulfarhan was taken to room 4-10, Jubat block, to be interrogated by a group of students. He was tortured by several individuals using objects such as a steam iron, rubber hose, belt, and even clothes hanger. This abuse went on for hours and caused severe injuries to his body.
On May 27, 2017, Zulfarhan was taken to a private clinic in Section 7, Bandar Baru Bangi. He was weak because of the injuries. The doctor gave him treatment and told him to come back again in May 31.
On May 30, Zulfarhan was brought to a condominium in Bangi. Two suspects were with him. They said it was to let him rest. After that, the police arrested 36 students from UPNM and United to help with the investigation.
Something very sad happened. Zulfarhan died in the condominium at 9:10 p.m.
He was taken to the Sedang Hospital and the doctors confirmed he had died. On June 2, 2017, Zulfarhan was buried at the Muslim cemetery in Jalan Kebun, Johor Bahru. Many people were sad and prayed for him because of the incident.
In May 21, 2017, the assault on Zulfarhan Usman Zulkarnain began. The torture on the victim still continues by the assaulters with steam iron on 22 to 26 May. And then on May 27, the victim suffered grave injuries, taken to the hospital, then later passed away. Based on Dr. Salma Arshad, a forensic pathologist who examined Zulfarhan's body, stated that there were a total of 60 burn marks on Zulfarhan's body and 29 of these wounds were third-degree burn injuries, which were scientifically the most severe level of burns, with visible wet muscle tissue and bleedings. On June 1st, 18 suspects were arrested by authorities. As for the court, on November 2021, 6 students initially charged with murder, which carries mandatory death penalty, but later found guilty under culpable homicide not amounting to murder. The Court of Appeal overturned the prosecution appeal against the federal court decision, and the verdict still remains the same. Other 12 students charged with 4 years in prison, which was previously charged with 3 years in prison.
On 23 July 2024, the Court of Appeal overturned the High Court decision after reviewing all evidence and agreement. 6 men accused were sentenced to death for their murderer in the victim deaths. The other 13 had their jail term increased from 3 to 4 years. as the court found the original sentence to lie given their involvement. On 28 February 2025, the Federal Court reviewed the case and cancelled the death sentence for the same accused. After looking at all the facts, the court found no strong proof that there is intent to kill. So, the charge was changed to causing death without intent, and they were given 18 years in prison.
First, we have 5 individuals who are accused of murder under Section 302 of the Penal Code. Muhammad Ahmad Zuhairi Azman, Muhammad Azamuddin Mat Sofi, Muhammad Najib Muhammad Razi, Muhammad Hafiz Najmuddin Azhar, Muhammad Shobirin Sabri. Next, one person has been charged with abetting the murder under Section 109 with Section 302. Abdul Hakim Muhammad Ali. 50 other students are accused of causing injury to a forced confession, which fall under Section 313 of the Penal Code.
Zulfarhan Osman's family went through a lot of pain and also sadness.
Zulfarhan Osman's parents have been fighting for justice for their late son since 2017. In 2024, 6 of students were sentenced to death. His parents were very thankful and relieved. His father said their prayers were finally answered. However, in 2025, the court changed the sentence from death to 18 years in prison. This brought to mixed feelings.
His mother said she was willing to forgive the students if they apologized, but nothing could bring her son back. Now, what about reaction from the Malaysians? These are all the opinions from netizens.
People felt the original punishment was too light because when the death sentence were given, some felt justice was done. But when the sentences was reduced, many people were upset and angry again. Smirking and walking free, they left the court with faces that show no regret, only relief. Meanwhile, a family was left with a lifetime of pain.
It's very disturbing how the ones who caused such pain can walk away with relaxed face, as if this was just another day. That moment alone sparked even more outrage among Malaysians who had followed the case for years. In this case, we get to learn that bullying is something that needs to be taken very seriously. Here are some steps to take when you or someone you know is facing bullying, whether in school, university, workplace, or also online. First, speak up. Tell someone you trust. Number 2, document everything. Number 3, report it depending on where it happens. Number 4, don't blame yourself. Bullying is never your fault. What they are doing says more about them than you. Don't let their words or actions define your worth. Number 5, stay safe. Lastly, please seek for emotional support. As a conclusion, Zulfarhan Osman's story must never be forgotten. He was more than a victim, but he was a symbol of change, a voice for justice.